What is going on, guys? It is Sean, and today I'll be going to my first VQPhilly meet. We are going to convoy there with my friend Matt. If you've seen my video with a comparison between the G37 and Q50, or my Q50 review, those are Matt's cars right there. So I'm going to go wash this thing because it got a little dirty, and then we'll be heading out to the Philly area. 75?
70 or 175.
That's what I like. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to watch this. These mans need a pee break. But, here's Matt's G37. And Zoe right there. Looking beautiful. See if we can see them over there. Oh yeah. But yeah, you guys have seen this car before if you've watched the channel. Very clean in here. You know, it's lit, apparently. Obviously manual. Looking sick in here. Nice and clean. You have fun? Yeah. Not bad. This'll look so much better with tint. What is going on, guys? We are out here at this VQPhilly meet, my first one. So it's a pretty decent showing for just a small, they call it the bi-weekly meet. Pretty good. A lot of Infinities, not as many Nissans, but I will show you what we got here. So since I didn't get that much footage from that VQPhilly meet, I decided I'll do one more thing in today's video, and I'm going to be changing out the belts. They look pretty old and dry rotted, so I'm going to replace those today. So I'm sure you can see how bad that one right there is. That's the AC belt there, and then the drive belt, serpentine belt here, doesn't look much better. So I'm going to switch those guys out here for you. I've done this before. If you want an in-depth explanation of how to do this, I will put this video in the cards that explains exactly how to change your belt, your drive belt here on a Infiniti G35, which is the car I did it on before, or a 350Z, just about the same. My first time jacking up this car, so that's new and exciting. I'm just going to go up on the pinch plate. Never forget your jack stands. If you work on cars, gotta have a crawler. Harbor Freight. Got my nice genuine Nissan belts here. So, just got this guy out of the way here. It's always nice to clean those off. Got some leaves and shit under there. So that bolt right there is the tensioner right there. So if we loosen that guy up, it should give us some tension on this belt. Also, you have to loosen that nut right there. It doesn't have to be off, it just needs to be loose so the tensioner will work. Now this belt should come right off. Slide it off the smooth one on the bottom. Alright, now I slid it off the bottom one. The rest comes off nice and easy. Let's take a look. Yeah, she's a little old. This drive belt isn't as bad as the other one, or as bad as the AC belt, but looks a little bit better on the new one. Alright, so I got that new belt on there. Now I just need to undo what I did before. So I am going to tighten that tensioner a little bit, tighten the other bolt on the tensioner pulley, and then tighten the tensioner again. And then we'll move on to the next belt. Now actually, as I look around here, the AC belt will be a lot easier without the drive belt on. It's going to be a lot easier to get that one on and off without the other one there. So I'm going to pop that back off for a second. So again, like on the other belt there, we have a tensioner right here that we will loosen. And then again, the bolt on the tensioner pulley, which is right there. Gonna loosen those guys up. This right here is why I actually did this. Look how terrible that is. The pieces are just missing, gone. This part is completely frayed out. This is, yeah. Sometimes what you get when buying used cars. Got a new one. A little nicer. So we'll get that guy thrown on. Back before I put the drive serpentine belt back on. Alright, so I got that new AC belt in there. Now I just need to get this drive belt back connected. Then, like I said, tighten the tensioner a little bit on both this tensioner and this tensioner, which is the bottom little bolt there. Then tighten the pulley back on, and then back to the tensioner, and if you need to, again, check the pulley. Gotta be careful when you tighten things. Do them incrementally. And before you tighten, be sure that all of your belts are in their grooves correctly. Make sure to look at it from the top and the bottom. Everything's looking good now. Alright, now I'm going to turn it on here. It might squeak at first, but that is okay. Alright, so there we are. Running good. Everything's looking mighty fine. Now I'm going to let it run for just a little bit longer. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it kind of loosen out, because they will, or the belts will stretch, so I might have to tighten it back up again. But yeah, the belts are on, and I'm happy. So like I said, I'm going to tighten the bolt on the tensioner pulleys, and then actually tighten the tensioners and see if there's any more play. You don't want to over tighten them, because that can be a problem as well. It'll shred your belt. And also, I was having a problem with my cooling fans. They weren't coming on, and it was overheating when just sitting, but like driving it was fine because it was getting airflow. and that fixed that problem as well. I guess it's just because that AC belt was that bad, which it was. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it informative or enjoyed it all, please hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. As always guys, I'm just Sean being Sean. Just being me. Just be you.